outgoing London Stock Exchange Chief Executive Xavier Rolet is to step down with immediate effect after a furious row between the company's board and one of its shareholders over his departure. Mr. Rolet had been due to remain in his job until December 2018 but today said he had agreed to leave straight away, just one day after Bank of England Governor Mark Carney indicated that he did not back calls by one of the LSE's biggest investors for him to stay on until 2021. "We can envisage a situation where a CEO stays beyond the agreed period," Mr. Carney said at a conference on yesterday, adding that he was mystified by the row. The news follows weeks of acrimony between the board and Sir Christopher Hahn, founder of the Children's Investment Fund, TCI, who accused the LSE's chairman Donald Brittain of forcing Mr. Rolet out against his will. The LSE has now asked TCI to abandon its call for a shareholder vote on the matter. It added that Mr. Brittain would not stand for re-election in 2019, as he and the board believe that at that point it would be in shareholders' interests to have a new team at the helm to steer the future progress of the company. Mr. Rolet originally announced he planned to step down in October, after more than a decade at the helm. LSE's market cap has swelled from around £800 million when he started to more than £13 billion today. But he suffered a blow earlier this year with the collapse of a proposed £24 billion merger with the LSE's German equivalent, Deutsche Börse. Today Mr. Rolet said he was leaving amid a great deal of unwelcome publicity and would not be returning to the board or the job under any circumstances. Chief Financial Officer David Warren will fill in for Mr. Rolet until a permanent successor is found. Mr. Brittain said, "I look forward to working with David and his team. We acknowledge, as I said last month, Xavier's immense, indeed transformative, contribution to the business." Shares in London Stock Exchange Group were down 19% to £37.28 in morning trade.